history, Richard, between these two teams tonight will be another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Thompson against Giddey. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, he's looking for Williams and finds him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of. Drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Curry with it. Dort covering. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against Toronto.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Crafty move. And too long on the shot.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Offensive rebound. Looney. Outside Curry. Driving the lane. Here's Looney, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Giddey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. And he drives in. They kick it out to Green. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trailing by 5. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Williams, high post. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Giddey. Puts it up from 17. A shot by Williams, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Thompson looking for an opening. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Thompson, all alone. Offensive rebound. Curry passes to Thompson. Money from the wing. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Warriors leading by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. These players have been vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. You look at Looney, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Stephen Curry. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 28 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-3 run. Thompson finds Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast, great TV studio appearances as well.
And the second free throw, good. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible, and we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Now, here's Looney. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To the wing on the left. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors leading by 12.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there. Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Kept alive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jordan Poole, Kuminga out there with Green, and it's Lamb in at the small forward position. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Cool. Pass to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Now here's Giddey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Cleveland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
A moment now to see the numbers for Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Green. Passes to Wiggins. Back to Looney. Here's Curry. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry can't get it to go. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. We're keeping the core here, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
So he gets them both.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
It's stolen by Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Thompson throws it down.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Thunder trailing by 14. Wiggins outside. On the wing, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Now, here is Muscala. Defended by Looney. 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Got it from 16 feet. Mann's got his first bucket in this one.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Over Muscala. The shot by Looney, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Williams passes to Baisley. Here's Muscala. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
stolen. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Up the floor, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Timeout called the Warriors. .40 left here in the second. The drive by Iguodala, and Andre Iguodala with the slam.
A staple of Iguodala's attack. His ball handling remains incredible and difficult to guard against.
Here's Baisley, 9 points last game. For the three, Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. It's deflected. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to man. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensive.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They couldn't get anything from beyond the arc. Obviously plenty of bad shots, but they couldn't even hit wide open ones. They need to regroup, I'm telling you, regroup with some kind of rhythm and get on pace.
And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
The slate absolutely.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Thompson. Outside for Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City, trailing by 10. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an all-NBA team.
Now Giddey, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Over Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Curry with the drive. And Green launches it from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
They get it back.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Curry dishes to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Thompson against Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort against Wiggins. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Giddey, no good. Warriors leading by 15. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. So both teams changing it up here. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Yep, that one goes.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. The shot's good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
To the paint, here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Down low, deflects the pass. Williams, his first attempt of the game, finds the target.
Anytime you get a nice look inside, it's a good possession.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Lamb. 1:19 left in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Dort.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he makes both from the line. Thunder trailing by 19. The pass to Baisley. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. There's a screen. Driving inside. Here's Mann. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Here's Looney. Lays it up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 21.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
This one for 3. Mann can't hit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression
in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Looney, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. That shot wide open. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Here's Mann. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And a deep three from Kirk. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Pass to Waters. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Joe. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Here's Joe. Passes it to Waters. Fires the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Warriors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. With the crossover, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Williams passes to Wiggins. Now, here is Muscala. Pass to Joe. Wiggins with it from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game. There's the screen. Looney down low. He's covered by Muscala. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 19 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Waters can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Looney, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors. And he can't get the first one. We know, Greg, the league's trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Muscala hits the bucket. Muscala's got his first points of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Poole against Wiggins. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Muscala. Off target from the wing.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The pass to Jerome. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here's George. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Rebounded by Lamb. Wiggins against Poole. Iguodala outside. The kick out to Poole. That's tipped. Wiggins against Poole. They set the pick. Shot from 12. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Wiggins against Iguodala. And Queen is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Oklahoma City shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Curry. Green, the screen. Fires for 3. Outside for Curry. Into the lane. And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's man. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time